welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic, Sith Inquisitor. Last time I arrived on a new planet, the planet Balmorra, where I'm supposed to be looking for more of these artifacts to unlock a lot of power. Lost artifacts, the legendary Dark Lord of the Sith, Tulak Horde. So one of them's on Balmorra, and so now we've got to go down and meet with some leaders on Balmorra because the Imperial military is occupying Balmorra currently, and there's a lot of resistance. So it's a war zone, just like any other planet, of course. When would you ever go to a planet that's not racked with war, internal or external? Okay, something special for this time. It is double XP weekend for Star Wars The Old Republic. So if you'll notice, there's a little XP down here. I'm currently earning experience at 200% from the increased experience event. So, yeah, sometimes they do this for a weekend, and you get double the amount of experience. So take advantage of it. It'll really push you ahead and make the next, like after the double experience weekend stops, it'll make the next quest for you easier until the quests catch back up to your level. So it's a good thing. Take advantage of it. Here we are in the starport again. A lot of the starports look the same. Here's this guy here. This planet introduces a new quest line called the planetary quest line, some people call it. You'll get a quest and you'll keep that quest, and it'll keep taking you all over the whole planet. And then there's also your class quest line, which should take you in approximately the same areas. And then when you get to each quest hub, there will be more side quests that are just one-offs. So this guy, usually the the planetary quest line starts in the spaceport. So this guy is it. Let's hear him out.
Welcome to Balmorra. I hope you like bombed to pieces mud holes. Captain Rigel, Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps. When the Empire invades, we're the ones who seal the deal. Don't suppose you're aware of the situation here on Balmorra?
It's my understanding there's some kind of battle.
Yeah, if you could call a pile of bodies a battle. The Empire invaded Balmorra in the last war, but we've been spinning our wheels in the mud ever since. Resistance fighters think they can drive the Empire off Balmorra. We're here to prove them wrong.
How hard can it be to put down a few resistance?
It's not just a few resistance. They're well organized and well armed, but they can be broken. The Balmorran government in exile, backed by Minister of Defense Vol Argen, is giving us fits, backing a strong faction of the resistance. The Minister is safely off planet, but if we break his allies here, we break him. We break him, we break the resistance.
Why doesn't Imperial intelligence just have him assassinated?
Yeah, I get your thinking. Cut off the head and kill the body, except resistance movements aren't organisms, exactly. If we took out Argen, it'd be big, but as long as his power base stands, some other idealist is bound to step in. That's why we need to take everything out. Do we have the privilege of your support?
Normally I wouldn't be bothered, but this project sounds intriguing.
You have our heartfelt appreciation, my lord. My second-in-command, Lieutenant Davril, is masterminding Phase 1 of what we like to call Operation Breaking Point. You'll find him in Sobrik. He's got plans to blow the Balmorran resistance sky high. I think you'll like them.
Alright. So he's leading us to some other guy who will tell us how to help fight the resistance. Alright, looks like we got a bunch of quests right off the bat here. Let's get this one from the terminal. Okay. There's one from this guy down here.
Hey there. Got a second? Oh. You're one of them Sith Lords. I ain't seen one of those before. Am I supposed to, bow or something? I, bet you could get me to who's in charge.
This better be worth my while.
I ain't never been more serious. Once you turned our droids against us, Balmorra was dead. It's just mop-up for you. I want to come out of this with my head. I got info. Right here. Where the rebels are. What they're hitting. Introduce me to the Mucky Mucks, and I'll trade them the rest for a berth off-planet.
It's possible High Command might be interested.
You bet they would be. Nothing happens in the Resistance that Griffin Remus doesn't know about. I think Lieutenant Trishota handles defections, but he's been targeted a few times, so he don't take people off the street anymore. You convince him I'm the real goods, and I'd bet he'd cut you in a finder's fee.
My lord, I have heard much about your accomplishments. I understand you are not averse to occasional, off-the-record tasks which require some discretion. One of our officers has just had an unfortunate dust-up with a valuable delegate, and we need to doctor the results.
I missed the part where this was my problem.
This is of great importance to the Balmorran occupation effort. We could pay you handsomely. This officer recently quarreled with one of our Chiss delegates. The delegate did not survive. The Chiss have provided crucial intelligence here and elsewhere in the war. It would not do to strain relations with them.
What's your plan?
We have doctored a security recording to make it appear that Balmorran rebels attacked the delegate. We need someone with no direct connection to this officer to go to the room where the murder occurred and upload the doctored footage to the security cameras. With luck, we can turn this into a galvanizing point against the rebels.
Just show me where the fun is.
The delegate was killed in the back room of a cantina. I'll give you the coordinates. Just tell our man at the door that you're working for Breredan, and he'll let you pass.
Alrighty.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Unlock that taxi point. We've got a few places to go. This is our class quest. There's something to do. There's something to do. There's something to do. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do here. Well, let's get started.
There's something of great value in one of the hazard vaults. The one that was blown open. I heard you could help.
Ah, who's this? Sith. We don't often get Sith on Balmorra. It's a real pleasure. I have a son on Korriban. It's a tough war you're walking into. We're fixing blasters with a DC tech. But we'll help you any way we can. Now, let's see. A blown open vault. Captain, do we still have those pumps?
Sir, if this is the vault I think it is, it won't be that easy. The fumes alone have put Meng in the medical center.
Do we have anything else we can work with?
We need some way to make this pit less deadly. Tell me, Captain, is there nothing that can survive the toxic waste?
Well, nothing grows there, sir. But there are the colicoids.
Colicoids? What do those bugs want with toxic waste?
Food, sir. Our surveillance satellites have recorded them feeding on the toxic waste. We suspect they've been designed to eat it.
So how do I become a colicoid?
Sir.
No, Captain, he's right. To get to the bottom of that pit, you'll need to become like the colicoids. There must be a way for you to take on the colicoids' resistance, so you can enter the vault. Captain, where were these creatures created?
Well, I can't say for sure, but there's a research lab not far from here that was overrun with colicoids as soon as the Balmorrans abandoned it. But the colicoids are vicious creatures. Just one of them tore apart a whole squad.
I think I can handle a few bugs.
If you can get into that lab and find out the colicoid's secret, we'll do what we can to get you into that toxic pit.
Sir, even if we find out what causes this resistance, we don't have the...
We'll worry about that later. Right now, our Sith friend has to get into that lab and find out what the Balmorrans did to those creatures.
Alright. So now we've got a quest outside of the city here. Yeah, the step light, that's the one we got from the mission terminal. And yeah, this one will have a records vault, so we can go get more information on these colicoids, so that I can learn to get some of their resistances and be able to go into that toxic dump and get the artifact.
My lord, word of your talent precedes you. I'm honored. You're well aware of the situation, I'm sure. The government in exile, the resistance, cowards. If my lord is willing, we're going to bury them in their little hidey holes.
What's war without a little bloodshed?
I like how you think. The old government's sending generators to the resistance, powering their artillery. The resistance has given pardons to Balmora's worst killers in exchange for a little guard duty. Phase 1 of Operation Breaking Point is to destroy those generators and put those killers to sleep. You in?
I signed up to serve the Empire, and I intend to do it.
From the looks of you, I'd say you mean it. The generators are in the Nibre warehouse. If you can blow them to pieces, you'll show the Balmoran resistance it takes more than cold-blooded killers to stop the Empire.
Alright, so we've got to destroy a couple of generators in the Nibre warehouse. Let's keep going. Let's go around to here next. There's a defector in there, and then this is the cantina where we gotta upload that security footage.
Are you the officer who deals with defectors?
My lord, my poor station is honored by your presence. I'm Lieutenant Trishoda. High Command has tasked me to learn how these rebels think, as distasteful as that is. Have you found a candidate? Someone of enough value for the Empire to recruit instead of capture?
A man named Griffin Remus. He gave me this intel already. Why don't you torture him for anything else he's got?
I'll send my men to pick him up. Thank you, my lord. Forgive me the paltry payment for your service. We have a standard rate.
Level 18, excellent. Level 19 will get a utility. Sweetness. I'll probably increase the damage dealt by Force Storm. Yeah. That'll make that thing hurt real bad. Alright, now I could just go, well, yeah, let's go straight down there. And then I'll run up and get my new skills for the level. This is a crew skill trade vendor. Alright. We got a cantina quick travel point. Oh yeah. We're going back here so we can upload that doctored security footage. Probably have to fight a couple people too.
I'm working for Brereton.
Yep, security's still there and on full alert. So let's lift this guy while I take out these guys. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Those guys are strong. It seems a little bit. Just a second, I'm going to fix the volume of the game. Yeah, it's just a little loud. Let's try this. Excellent. And we want to go back up and finish that. Get some skills from our skill trainer, and then head down here along the exit to the city. Yeah, here's a bunch of vendors here. You got your accommodations vendors there at the end. I think there's even a speeder vendor here. In case any of you guys are subscribers, as a subscriber, I believe you get your speeder training at level 15 or something.
I handled your cover-up. As far as anyone will know, the rebels killed that Chiss.
Excellent. And I have heard nothing of it, which is even better. Please accept this payment for your service and your silence.
Alright, let's get a few new skills for level 18 and be on my way out of the city. I have a goal of getting to a certain point by the end of this Let's Play.
What dark
So,
secret shall I share with you?
okay, unnatural preservation, that's a self-heal. It restores more health than some of these others, but it can only be used on myself. Cannot be used on others. It's also an instant, which is really nice. Alright. Shock gained some levels, and we got Jolt. Very important ability here. I'm going to put it down here. It's called an interrupt. Every class gets their own version of an interrupt. If somebody's using a channeled ability, such as my Force Lightning, or if I'm charging up something with an activation time, like a Lightning Strike, and you're fighting them, you can use Jolt. And it'll not only will it shock them out and prevent and not let them use that skill, but it will prevent them from using that skill again for 6 seconds. So it's kind of nice. All classes will get a skill like that, so don't worry. That Jolt is just the Inquisitor version of it, since we have lightning.
Convoys traveling to the Troida military workshop require armed escorts, and escort personnel are not available at this time.
So, you're telling me we've got your whole blasted empire behind us, and you can't even find... Oh, sir, I didn't mean... Obviously, the might of the empire is focused on more urgent, activities. Yes, glory to the empire.
Spare me your groveling and explain the situation.
The Troida military workshop requires fresh supplies for its wartime operations. Supplies are shipped from here by due-back convoy. The resistance forces responsible for the raids against our Troida convoys are encamped in a series of caves nearby. Reconnaissance teams have finally pinpointed the location of this resistance encampment. Given your extensive abilities, you could eliminate this threat once and for all.
You can always count on me for a bit of destruction, Lieutenant.
The mission will have two primary objectives. Objective 1 is to eliminate resistance forces and defensive emplacements in the area. The second objective is to retrieve a set of stolen Imperial power regulators that the Resistance is using and destroy their main generator.
There will be no survivors.
We will await your return. Good luck.
Alright.
Do you require medical attention?
Yeah, we don't need endurance, but this is a new med pack. And it's the new strongest one, so I will put that up there. Sell this. I still want to put this on. I just haven't had time yet. I'll probably do it between episodes one of these times, and you'll just see me instead of with purple accents, you'll see me with red accents. Alright. Finally leaving the city. And let's take out all of these on the way down to the Nibre warehouse eventually. Okay, there's something small around here. Oh, but we gotta take you out so you don't see us. Huh. It's like med scan. Gonna interrupt it. Very useful on healers there. So that way they can't heal themselves while you're attacking them. That's one of the big uses for it. One of the other big uses for it is actually in PvP. When they're trying to take an encampment or something like that. You can interrupt them when they're pushing the buttons. Oh man. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, I'd like to make it inside the Nibre warehouse this time, if possible. So I'm going to try and push a little bit so I can go faster, but we'll see what I can get to. Alright, I just want to get this. Some people like to steal objectives. On a PvP server, I would expect not. Excellent. Let's keep moving. Alright, you need some healing. Yeah, so we're getting plenty of healing skills to keep track of and use. You're doing very well. Okay, that guy hasn't pushed this yet. Oh yeah, he's on a different stage of the mission, I think. Get some damage over time going. Freeze him in place. And damage him. Okay. Where are we going now? Okay. Right up here somewhere is the 4th power core. It's also a bonus, which is always nice to complete, but during double XP weekend, it's not quite as necessary because we'll still get plenty of experience. Yeah, overpowered skill. And in another level, I'm going to increase its strength by 25% again. Yeah, we're going to be just fine for a while. So yeah, interesting note. I think I was on mute, so I'll say it again. The colloquids, most of the classes here, it's still a little loud. There, how's that? That sounds better. Most of the classes here are actually will not see the colloquids unless they start running the bonus series at the end of the planet. But the Sith Inquisitor gets to see them during his class missions, so there you go. Log of the work done on colloquids, progress on experiments, but they've overcome initial obstacles, responded positively to the waste from the hazard vault, but casualty rates have gone up. They've lost some scientists and stuff. But here's the chemical compound that has produced the best results. A diagram of the structure. And there's a rise in ferocity, and they hope to figure that part out. And a bunch of chemical formulas. Sweet. Well, apply that to me and let me go get my artifact. Excellent. Yeah, we won't be able to go up here for a while, so don't worry about that. We want to go down to the Nibre warehouse. Excellent, more slicing. Slicing's always good. Let's head down to the Nibre warehouse. And if I get lucky, this guy will want to get the see, they interrupted me with some kind of stun. Alright, and those are... yeah, that's a bonus for this one. We gotta destroy a couple of resistance generators. I got a bonus to kill some of these guys. So let's see which way you're going and we'll go the other way. Alright, I got the bonus in here. Just need to disable a couple of their generators now. Come on, get up. Get up. Alright. Oh, and there's actually a lore object right down here. Yeah, this should be a lore object. Sweet. Balmoran resistance. That guy's taking out these guys in the back. that guy coming up or not? Well, right here, back there. Okay, as I was saying, right back there is a datacron, but that datacron requires 2 people to get. You have to click both of these at the same time. I'm actually going to stop right here, and then next time I will have already found somebody to click both of these at the same time with me so we can get that datacron. This is Kazlor, thanks for watching.